Nice move. Were you just pooping just now?
No.
Did you poop before you ate food? Or after?
I don't.
Not recently.
Okay. I was just making an observation. Doesn't mean that anybody poops, Sky.
What do you mean by poop?
For some reason, I was walking down.
You don't mean fart, do you?
I was looking
Did you
up.
fart
I didn't fart.
in the bathroom?
I didn't fart in the bathroom.
I'm trying to help you, Thayne, okay?
You literally mean like defecate
I
in
shouldn't
the
even
toilet,
said
right?
anything. F this guy right here. This one right here in particular. F him.
What F me?
You just trying to throw Thayne under the bus.
I asked a question was all.
I don't think it was him.
I
I think it was just a weird mental
I think
smell.
it's been a little while since I've actually gone number 2 in the toilet.
I think it was just a mental smell, guys. Wait a second. Thayne. Where do you poop
Wait,
then?
that's
If
kinda
it's not in the
sus.
toilet.
What's going on?
Yeah. Sports Center, come on,
Sports.
Thayne.
What do you mean?
What do you mean by that?
I only poop in the toilet.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Like the
specific.
cover-up.
Wait.
Wait. No. So you said it's been a long time since I last did number 2 in the toilet. And then you followed that up with I only poop in the toilet. What is your definition of number 2?
Pooping?
Okay. So you see why we're a little bit confused
She used
here.
to think I was confused because Sky says, did you poop? Doesn't mean did you fart. Just say, did you fart?
No, I meant did you poop?
I didn't poop. I haven't pooped in a couple hours.
Okay. I think we need to get on the same page here, no pun intended. Cole was walking down the stairs, which are directly below the bathroom. He smelled a weird smell, and I said, "Oh, is Thayne in the bathroom?" You conveniently were, so you didn't have an alibi.
I was
think-
pissing. I was only peeing.
I don't think there's any way it was Thayne,
It's
okay?
Among
I think
Us.
it was like a placebo smell.
It was Thayne
This is
in the
among-
bathroom
among poop.
with his butthole.
He vented to the bathroom and pooped.
It might be the grease. I don't know.
I do have to apologize, Thayne. I think we already talked about this on the podcast, but I definitely blamed you one time for Zay pooping. Like, he was taking a massive dump down here, and I was sitting next to the vent, and the smell came up through the vent and was killing me, dude. It was
He's so
killing
proud of him
me.
too. Look at over there. That's a proud person right
Because I could
there.
have gotten away with it if it wasn't for this meddling kid. Because
Yeah.
I admitted on myself.
Well, I think I heard you down in the
Because of this
bathroom.
meddling kid.
Didn't I smell the vent? I'm pretty sure I smelled the
You
vent. I was
smelled
like,
the
it's the
vent."
vent. It's coming from the vent.
No, but then you blamed it on Thayne.
Yeah.
And then when I walked up, you asked me, I could have just said no.
Were you both just in the bathroom at the same time? Is that what it was?
Must have been.
I don't know. I was.
When?
When you pooped, and I think I blamed it on him because he was in the bathroom.
Oh,
I think that must have been
I
the
must
only
have been.
logical conclusion I came to.
I must have been. Well, I did. I was in there, but I don't know if Thayne was.
Well, anyway,
I don't know if you could have smelled it from right there where you were at.
it was horrible. It's a horrible smell. Guys, welcome to episode 142 of the Talking Rad podcast. We are your hosts. I'm Sky.
Hostesses.
I'm a hostess
Hosts.
with the mostest. I'm Cole. Hi. Why are you laughing at me?
Because I just thought of something, but I want these guys to say their names.
Okay.
I'm Fat Boy.
I thought it was say,
Thayne.
I am Cornholio.
I am Cornholio.
Okay, so I'm Lil Debbie's assistant, Littler Chevy.
Little Chevy.
Wait, it's like Chevy Chase the bigger Chevy.
No, I'm gonna say it again.
I
am Lil
understand.
Debbie's
I understand.
assistant. So I am Littler Chevy.
But so you're littler than the Debbie, but your name is Chevy.
You've seen Debbie on that box.
Yeah.
She's pretty small.
Mm-hmm.
So
Pretty
just imagine smaller than that. And then my name's Chevy.
I was thinking you were alluding to there being other Chevys there.
Oh.
So I thought maybe Chevy Chase, because that's literally the only person in the world named Chevy.
You're forgetting.
Oh,
the big
except for
one,
you,
though.
except for you.
Yeah, well, you're forgetting another one too, though.
Oh, who?
We both drive a car.
A Ford Focus.
Yeah.
None of us drive a Chevy.
I drive a Toyota.
What does that have to do with Chevy?
Thanks, Thayne.
No, I mean,
drive
it
a
was
Toyota.
going for my point right there, so I appreciate it, Thayne. Why you out to get Thayne today, Sky?
Thane's out really
I don't
chasing.
know.
He's chasing that,
You
that
after me
sponsorship
today,
money,
man?
though.
Hey,
You
how
might
does
have
it
to bring it
feel?
up.
You're usually after
Why
me,
don't you
but with physical
hit the
violence.
brakes
I
and
have
get to
no
your local
remorse.
Toyota dealership today?
Thanks for the sponsor.
I would love to hear that. if a podcast I was listening to got a sponsorship from like a car dealership, I would love it. I'd probably go try and buy a car there.
What'd
honestly,
be funny is
just
if-
for the meme, because that's the best sponsorship.
If we get a sponsor for a car company, we could like kind of backhand roast the car companies too. Be like, do you know our audience? Like, there's kids, 16. You think a 16-year-old's gonna go get a $25,000 loan for a car?
Well, we know
Nice.
one that
Maybe.
might.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny. You had to admit it.
Is that a
Laugh,
yikes call?
laugh,
Is that a
laugh.
yikes?
Very funny. Funny, Zay. Very funny. Yikes, Thayne.
So, before we get off of the topic of Little Debbie and Hostess, what is your guys' favorite Hostess snack cake?
Wait, Hostess or Little Debbie?
Well, let's just do
You kind of
either.
combine them.
Yeah, I
Okay.
kind of combine them all.
Okay, I like
into this-
oatmeal cream pies.
Those are really good.
Those are the best.
I don't know if they're
do you think,
great.
Zay?
They're very.
They're the best.
They're a very admirable opponent, but I don't know if that's the best.
I like ho-hos, like your mom. So I can't do it.
I think you're gonna say like Santa Claus, but okay.
I'm not used
Thayne,
to
did you
seeing
do
things.
like,
teeth.
Thayne, what was that? Did you do like Rosie the Riveter?
He was trying to do a
I
dab,
think
but
he was doing
couldn't
the
finish
calm
it.
alone.
I don't know what it was. He's trying to hide his face in shame.
Are you doing that one thing, Thayne? What does that even mean?
Well,
Ice in my
I
veins.
can
What's that thing?
imagine.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it's just a meme.
I think it means like ice in my veins or something.
That's what
ice
it
in
was
my veins.
before, but then it's supposed to be like cool now. But it's just
Wait,
turned
it's
into
cool
like
now?
Is that like how you say hi to people? You're like,
No, I think it's just like dabbing. Like people just dab
Oh,
when
just-
they say hi,
oh, they roast
like
somebody.
hello, and then they dab. Yeah, and they do a stupid dance or something.
They really
roast each
slap
other.
the inside
That's
of
kind
their
of like
armpit.
Swiss rolls.
They don't
elbow.
slap.
Good.
They slap it down, but they don't just like and then put it down. They hold it.
So they're like,
So they
I feel
really
like-
are miming it.
Basically, yeah.
Wow.
oh, is that supposed to be like shooting up with heroin or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
But it's the same action, but that doesn't mean that's what they're doing.
But
it's
they
supposed
do-
to be like cool.
I think they do like this with their
Oh,
fingers.
they're
though.
telling us that drugs are cool now? Is that what you're being
That's
saying?
exactly what they're doing.
What is wrong with the youth of America? And I don't know, maybe the rest of the world too. I was just trying to be like,
TikTok, Cole.
yeah, guys, don't do
I
drugs.
guarantee everything that is trendy you can attribute to TikTok in some way, shape, or form.
Do you think in the past year there's been a trend that hasn't come from TikTok that has been popular amongst the younger crowd?
I mean, I
know
want to
one.
say something, but
Yeah, I know.
it's very edgy.
Yeah, I know one too. I'm not gonna say it.
It's been a fad.
Yeah.
Amongst gaming companies.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
What's yours?
No, I'm not gonna say it. That's
Okay, never mind. New topic.
popularized by a certain movie producer.
Yeah, Sam Raimi.
Whoa! Hey, don't throw my man Sam under there. like that.
Okay, before we jump. So Thayne
My
said he
man
likes
Sam.
Swiss rolls. What do you like? What's your favorite thing?
Did Sam Raimi did he direct some of the Spider-Man movies?
Yes, he did.
That's why I threw him under the bus.
How dare you.
Whoa! He really
Or
defends
in
it.
front of the bus,
Thayne,
I
you're
guess.
supposed to say, I forgot the part where that's my problem.
That's what Sam Raimi says. I forgot the part where that's my problem. I'm off to direct
Spider-Man
Doctor
3.
Strange 2.
No, Spider-Man 3.
Oh,
Isn't he doing Doctor Strange too?
yes, yes.
Okay, go back to Skylar's Little Debbie thing because he's freaking out about it. Zay, what's your favorite Little Debbies?
Thanks, Cole.
They're all so good. Because you got like, I like cosmic brownies.
Okay, boom, got it. Zay, Thayne, what's
No,
yours?
no, 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 no.
No,
I'm
but
not done.
you get
I'm not
one.
done. I'm not
You
done.
don't get a
I'm not
list
done.
off every single thing they
No,
have
I'm
there.
listing some of my favorites.
Zay said, or Thayne said Swiss rolls.
Okay,
Yeah, and I
we're
love
done.
I love
Next-
Swiss
next thing.
rolls or ho-hos.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah, see, and then I like Twinkies too, though.
That's Hostess though. Doesn't count.
I thought
We
you said
said
it was
both.
both.
Wait.
Oh,
Either.
well, in that
Aren't-
case, then I got no F that. I'm only gonna get
Go like
one.
snowballs.
I don't like snowballs. They're gross.
Aren't
Coconut's nasty.
That's what I was gonna say was my favorite thing. Was I like the coconut crumb donuts.
Those
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 aren't
have been my
those aren't
favorite since I was
snowballs.
little.
Those aren't bad, but I don't like coconut. Snowballs are the worst though.
Cocoa
Yeah.
Puff, Cocoa Nuts.
Man,
Sorry,
Thayne,
I
you're
can't
hip
pick.
with the
There's too
memes.
many for me.
I
That's okay.
Classic Zay decision right
Yep.
there, guys.
I'm gonna play
It's
it
okay.
safe.
Wait,
He likes a lot
So-
of
I
things.
just
wait,
don't
wait,
want.
wait,
I
wait.
don't. I don't want to. I don't want to.
Wait,
I don't
wait,
want to
no,
divide the
wait,
crowd that's listening to this.
I'll
He doesn't
do
want to.
it.
He doesn't want to make the cakes feel less than.
I'll do
Yeah.
it.
He doesn't want to hurt the.
Although cream
feelings.
pies are the best, and if you say anything else, you're wrong. Boom.
See, that's classic Cole, everybody.
Yeah, that's right.
That's Cole's
Woo!
shtick. That's his shtick. He's got to stick to it.
Wait.
Yeah, I gotta
So-
stick to it.
So does Little Debbie have ho-hos and Hostess has ding-dongs?
No.
What's the
Little
one that's
Debbie.
like a
I'm pretty
hoppy-
sure Little
hockey
Debbie
puck?
has Swiss rolls.
Okay.
Those are
And then I
Those are
thought
ding
Hostess
dongs,
had
right?
ho-hos.
The hockey pucks are ding dongs, right? Thayne?
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm pretty
the
sure it's
hockey
Hostess,
pucks are
though.
ding-dongs.
Hostess is
yeah,
ding-dongs.
I don't know.
So then what's
They got the
little?
cupcakes too, though. You know the cupcakes
Yeah,
with
they
the
got
icing on it.
cupcakes, yeah.
Oh,
The little swirl
those
thing.
hit, dude.
My dad always would get those. Like he would go to the gas station and he would just get those. And the worst part is he would like save them all day and then eat them at night while he's just hanging out in front of the TV. And us little vultures would just,
Try and get in there.
oh yeah. And he'd be like, "You can have a bite." And it's like, "Oh, I want the whole thing."
Us little vultures would. It's funny.
We were, dude. What's funny is even now, still to this day, because my youngest siblings are still little vultures, my dad has this chair. And he has this secret compartment that everybody forgets about, even myself. I only remember when he whips it open. But his armrest folds out like this. And in there he's got a ginormous bag of M&Ms that he just munches on. So it's like he'll go kick back and then he just sits into his little den and
Hidden in there.
Do you
eats
guys like?
M&Ms.
Do you guys like Twinkies?
Sometimes.
I do.
They're okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I like to eat one, but
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
all.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
I'm not a huge fan. They're okay.
They're kind of
but
oily.
I don't know if I like them that much.
Dang.
And
Do you remember when they went off the market for a little
Yeah,
bit? Is that what you're gonna talk
yeah.
about? Okay.
well, I wasn't gonna talk about that, but that's a great subject as well. I remember because people were like buying up and selling them up on eBay and stuff like that. It was
Lot of money.
stupid.
you know
That's
why
so
they did
dumb.
that? You know, to just like drive
I
up
think they just
demand
went
again?
bankrupt.
Hose just went out of business.
Oh, they did?
Yeah,
bought
then-
'em?
Oh, I
and
didn't know
then
that.
somebody bought them. I don't remember
a
who it
Mexican
was.
company.
Yeah, something.
That's cool.
I don't know what it was though, but somebody bought them and that's why they're back.
Huh.
But yeah, it's literally what it was. Hose just went out of business and no more Twinkies.
So
I remember people were like freezing them and stuff. Like
They
trying
were.
to,
yeah,
they were gonna try to
yeah.
keep them for like years and years and years.
Which
Oh,
I
they're
think they would last
disgusting.
for years and
Oh,
years. as it
guaranteed.
is,
Yeah, yeah.
They
because
taste
so many
gross when they're not
preservatives.
fresh. Like they just get
Fre-
like hard
They're,
and rubbery.
they're fresh right out of the oven.
Well,
I don't
imagine
know
if you
about that.
froze them
They're
and then
fresh
heat
right
and
off
then
the
warmed them
trees,
up.
guy.
Yeah,
To
off the
thawed
trees.
them,
Yeah,
maybe.
Twinkies grow on trees. We got
If
a
you-
Twinkie tree.
If you
Yeah, that's the
thawed
one
them, I
fact
think
we're
they'd be
gonna
okay.
say is they do grow on trees.
So when it went bankrupt and came back, did you guys notice any changes in any of the product?
I tried really hard because I like the mini powder donuts that they make, and I didn't notice any difference.
See, that's what I noticed is the mini powder donuts.
See,
Really?
Did you notice the taste in that one
my
too?
coconut donuts never tasted the same.
Yeah,
I can
noticed
agree with that one.
the powder ones tasted different to me at a certain
So
point. I'm like,
maybe
they just don't taste the same.
Maybe I don't remember what it was exactly back then, but I do vaguely remember that like when they immediately came back, things tasted a little bit different. But after a while, they went back to the norm, and maybe it was just me getting used to the new norm, or maybe it was actually they changed a little bit to go back.
I mean,
I don't
who-
know.
Yeah, who knows? But like when I was growing up, the mini crumb donuts were my favorite. And I still really like them, but they're just not as good as they used to be. Like I don't know what it is, but something changed.
I can agree with that. Because like my brother and my dad, those were their favorites, and I was always sad because I wanted to get mini powder donuts, but my dad was like, "No, we're gonna get this because me and Slade both like them, and it's 2-1." And so we get one of those, and I only have like 1 or 2 donuts, and when they're having the rest of them, I'm like, "This isn't yummy. I want powder."
Yeah, see, they used to come in this like box. You know the box that those 6 giant raspberry-filled powder ones come in. The
And a bunch of
crumb
the
ones,
small ones.
yeah, the crumb ones used to come in that box, but now they only do the bags.
Yeah.
So when they were in the box, they were great, but now they're in the bag and they're good, but they're just not
I
what they once
believe,
were.
I believe the powder one were always in the bags though. I don't
Were
think
they?
I don't think they were ever in the little box thing.
Scott, maybe the reason you don't like them anymore is because you're not a kid anymore.
Darn. So your taste buds die along with your imagination
Yeah.
and your what's the word I'm looking for? Your
You're a kid. You're a
Like
squid.
they just die
you're a
off with your
kid, you're a
youth,
squid.
your nostalgia.
your youthful. Help me, someone think for me.
I don't
Taste.
know what
Your
you want.
your youthful
Taste buds. Palate.
imagination, your naiveness, your youthful
Naivete.
bliss. Your youthful bliss.
Uh-oh.
Why'd you go to sleep, computer? Don't do that while we're recording.
How frickin' dare you?
Okay.
Oh, I wanted to say, so earlier when I was recording for my thing, I was like, I'm curious about the abort and restart button to see what it does. Have you guys ever clicked it just to see?
Is there a pop-up?
There is not.
That is dangerous.
Yeah, so I hit record, and I was like, I've never done the abort and restart button. Let's see what it does. So I clicked it. It literally deletes everything that was recorded and starts over and keeps recording.
I wonder if you could just Control Z it though.
Want to try?
No, we're 15 minutes in.
Yeah, don't touch that button. That's a bad button.
It's so deadly though. That UI is
don't touch
really
that
bad.
mouse.
That layout.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. It was bad on the old version of the software too. Like they never changed it to be better.
And in all reality, I guarantee you, there's way better audio DAWs out there for us to use.
How much was this one?
Free.
I'll tell you about the paid version.
Nope. I learned that it works. I just had to go into the settings and dick with it. So
Hey, for free, can't complain.
yeah. I mean, I can't complain.
Hooray.
We first started out with Thayne and I first started. We were using Audacity, but you can only have 2 microphone inputs. You can't do more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we learned that the hard way because my grandpa came on the show, and so I apologize, Thayne. Looking back, this was kind of a dick move, but I gave my grandpa Thane's mic, and then I had a mic, and then I gave Thayne a cell phone. So he recorded it into the cell phone mic, which arguably sounded better than ours, because cell phones have really good microphones, people. And I didn't know what I was doing with audio back then, so I guess in a roundabout way, Thayne, you won. I don't think you even cared.
Then you saved the podcast.
Do you care to this day?
No.
It's been
Okay.
eating away at him. He's like, that dang guy, Skyler.
Boston.
How dare he?
Then, so that brings up a great question. I don't know if you had a topic or something you want to talk about, but then is there anything in your life that you can think of that eats away at you?
No.
That's probably a good thing, right?
Yeah.
That means
Honest
you've lived
answer.
a good, wholesome life.
I mean, there has been things that's like, oh, that's horrible. Can someone please get rid of it? But other than that, no, not really right now.
That's good. What about you, Zay? I don't think you can pitch the question without
Yeah.
answering it.
No, I'm not very good at catching.
That's not fair. Not fair at all.
Anything that eats at me. Oh. I don't know.
What a classic Zay answer.
It's
You have something, Cole?
Kinda.
oh, you have
it's-
something off the top of your head. So there is something really eating at you. then.
No, I was gonna say it like this. I don't necessarily have something that's just been eating at me forever, but I will do things and they will stick with me because it's like a stupid thing that I did and like why did I do that? And I know for a fact that the people that I do them to or whatever or in the same situation do not remember it. Will never remember it.
I'm the same freaking
So,
way.
for example, you know how yesterday, Skylar gets home from work and's like, I want to go to Carl's Jr. And I go, I don't really like Carl's Jr. Let's go somewhere else. And they decided on Taco Bell, and we were okay with that. And as soon as they left, I just realized, wow, I'm a big douche. That was really douchey of me to be, and I was really sad about that. And I tried to make it up to Sky. And I didn't do a good job. And
Your
like,
salted nut
did
roll
you-
was good, though.
but
Pause.
So like that's one of those things. Like 20 years down the line, I'm gonna remember that day. Like, F me, dude. I'm such an idiot. Why did I do that to Sky?
For
And
not
Sky
going
just
to-
be like, hey, Taco Bell, you know?
Yeah, I
not
got to see
care.
you. I came up with this massive bag of hot
Yeah, he won't
sauces.
care.
For not going to Carl's Jr.? Oh.
Yeah, that kind of crap.
Did you try to make it up to him in Halo by giving him like a gun or something or like
I don't think
defending
so.
his life?
I showed him a
Okay.
couple memes though.
They slapped.
Great
They were
job.
pretty good.
Yeah. And so like that's just one of those things. And I don't remember all of these things like off the top of my head. But if I remember the situation or something sparks my memory, I'll go, yep, very much so. That was such an idiot that day or something like that. And I know for a fact that people involved will never remember it because it was just something so small and stupid. Because you won't remember that in 20 years.
I probably will remember the bag of hot sauce, but not anything else revolving around
I'll
it.
remember though. I don't think I'll remember the bag of hot sauce.
Well, I guess if we're getting heart to heart, Cole, what was eating away at me is I felt bad last night because I'm like, dang, how many things has Cole recommended to me that I have just blown off? Because I went through a list in my head of all the things you have recommended that I watched or played and really enjoyed. I'm like, dang, what have I been missing out on because Cole doesn't want to recommend me things because I'm dismissive?
Did you guys get into a fight?
We fought.
It was a mild argument.
Dang. Imagine that.
I gave him a big old sock on the cheek.
With his lips. Thayne was there too.
He was there.
Thayne was.
Then you were involved in the argument?
No.
Did you hear it? Did you think it was idiotic?
They think everything
I don't
is
remember
idiotic.
anything.
So yeah, that's
don't-
the answer. He
you don't remember anything?
I do not remember this argument.
So the gist of the
Did
argument
Will
was,
Smith, did he just grab that little flash thing and just rub it across your face?
Yeah.
And you just
I think
forgot
You
everything?
Running across
Thayne
your
was
face, he
rubbing
said,
all over
look
his
here.
forehead.
Thayne
You
was
wi-
eating a
yeah, you
burrito,
wiped your
so I think
memory.
He, was
He
busy.
dragoned some stuff all
He
over
dragged
his face.
that memory thing all over Thane's
Yeah.
eyes.
his light beam.
So for
You're dragging these nuts across your face.
so for the people that don't know the argument, Zay's one of them. I'll explain like the gist of it. So it didn't
gist
start
of
out as
it.
an argument. It kind of turned into one though. But essentially, it was me saying something along the lines of, "I don't recommend things to anybody anymore because every single
Oh,
time
yeah, I
I
remember
do,
that was stupid.
every
Now
sing-
you remember it. What the? Look
I-
at this guy.
I said I don't recommend things really anymore because every time I do, people dismiss it and don't even bother with my recommendation. And I recognized this like, I don't know, a couple months back. And then what had happened is like earlier in that week, I'd recommend my boss to do something. And when I said it, I was like, you know what? I'm thinking this in my head. I'm like, you know what? This dude's never going to do this ever in his life. Like, why do I even bother trying to tell him about something that he'll probably really like, but he's not going to care about it? And so I just kind of gave up on recommending things to people. And I brought it up to Skylar because it was like the next day or something like that I was telling him about the boss thing. But then I told him I'd do the same with him. I never recommend him any more stuff either because I don't think he'll care enough to ever go watch them or view them
But
or play them.
Then
or
I went
anything.
through a list of all the things that you have recommended that I have watched. Steins Gate and Steins Gate Zero, Angel Beats. I read Kaguya. I watched Konosuba. What else? There's the other mangas you have, Zon 100, and then the Blue Flag.
Blue Recess.
All
Spinelli.
All You Need Is Kill. I read that one. Gosh, I watched the Breaking Bad.
I was gonna say that's one.
I don't know. I just went through a list and there was a whole bunch, so I'm like, crap. Other than Xenoblade and
Bible Black.
I'd not
Final
recommend
Fantasy.
that. Thing's lying.
What'd you say?
I said Bible Black.
Oh.
Don't look
other
that
than
up, I'm not sure.
Xenoblade
That
and
is weird.
Final Fantasy,
But like crazy.
Oh.
has there been any specifically where you've recommended me and you're like, wow, yeah, he's not? Like, what's the most recent you can think of?
That I've recommended him, like, wow, Skylar's not gonna watch this or do this or what. I even
Yeah.
bother.
Because I felt bad last night. I was like, crap.
Well,
like, how many
honestly,
things has he said?
It was that conversation we had a while, like maybe a couple weeks ago about RPGs in general, and I was like, when I passively said you'd probably like Xenoblade or Final Fantasy VII Remake because they might be more up your alley.
Yeah.
That passive thing that I said was supposed to be, those would have been the recommendation. Specifically, Final Fantasy VII Remake would have been the actual recommendation.
Yeah.
But I got, in my mind, I was like, you know, Skylar's not going to play this. Why do you even bother? I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to say you might like him.
I bet I'll play him eventually.
It's basically what you said last time.
I don't know what you want me to do,
I
though.
don't
They're
expect you to
both
do anything.
they're both incredibly long games, like, and I can't just go
I-
play them right now.
Yeah, I know. I don't expect you to go play them either. That's another reason why I didn't, why it was one of those things. I was like, yeah. For something smaller, though, I'd have to think about it. Because I've watched a couple of things where I'm just like, yeah, I'm sure Sky would probably be like, oh, ReZero Season 1 specifically. I don't really care much about Season 2, but Season 1.
Yeah.
That was one that I watched this. I'm like, Skylar would freaking love this, but I'm not gonna tell him about it because he's gonna say screw you, Cole.
Boober said the same thing. He tried to get me to
say screw you, Cole.
Boober tried to get me to watch it for such a long time. Is that one and Fate Zero? He said Fate Zero and watch ReZero.
You watched Fate though.
I tried to watch the first episode.
Oh,
twice.
you've not actually watched it. Okay.
No, I fell asleep and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, Fate's good. It's a lot to take in though. I understand why you'd fall asleep a couple times.
Yeah, Boober's been trying to get me to watch Fate Zero forever. Oh, and Your Lie in April. Cole recommended me my favorite anime of all time, so.
Okay, so as far as like recommendations go of different medias, who would you say is the most in each category? Can you say that?
What do you
so
mean?
let's say Cole in anime or Cole in manga, Thayne in movies or video games. You know, can you like say that?
Thayne doesn't really recommend me anything. The two things I could think of that Thane's recommended me. Oh, that's not true, man. Thayne got me to play Dark Souls. Thayne got me to play Minecraft.
I think you watched Dark Souls. It's like, I'll give this a try.
You brought it over to Jordan's. You and Jordan were playing
and you watched it.
Well, it's still, you recommended it to me in a roundabout way. But it's Dark
You
Souls,
introduced him to Thayne,
Minecraft.
recommendation almost.
I think you were the one, besides Pokemon,
Here's the
you were the
funny
one that
thing.
introduced me to anime.
Back then, you guys would tease me. It's like, if it wasn't Call of Duty or Halo, it'd be like, what's this crap? And then every time, I'd get you guys
I
to
feel still.
I'd get you guys to play it. It's like, who's playing the crap now?
The crap.
Or are
Like,
you Sam Raimi?
Everyone looked at Minecraft when they first saw it. It's like, this looks like garbage. And then everyone started playing it.
I won't deny
Everyone.
the very or not deny. I guess I'll just say this: the first time I saw Minecraft, I didn't think that. I probably thought something along the lines of like, "Wow, this looks pretty simple."
It's different.
But I didn't think like, "Wow, this looks like bad. This looks sucky. I don't want to play this." So I'm really glad I had an open mind back then. Good job, Past Cole. What happened?
I would say that Thane's pretty good at recommending games to me. I mean, it's not hard. I have a very niche specific.
But
when it
we
comes-
learned as well, though, that you need to broaden your
Yes,
things.
yes.
That was
So
the part of the whole conversation.
This brings up a good point, though, Thane, because you were right. Growing up, I basically played Call of Duty and Halo. But as I've gotten older, I've been more willing and open to play more games. Now, here's where it stems from, though. As a kid, I had like 4 or 5 games that I would play nonstop. I just play the hell out of them. And so I didn't really broaden my horizons. I had a lot of games. I just never played them because I didn't like them or I couldn't get into them. Like, you don't hand a 7-year-old Knights of the Old Republic 2 and say, have fun. Like, it's not going to go good. Or you don't give them a JRPG
Funny.
with the Lord of the Rings skin on it and say,
Funny,
you're going to love this too, because I didn't. But I feel like if I were to go back and play some of this stuff now, I'd have a better appreciation and I'd be more open to it.
You know, it's funny. When I was at my brother's house one time, they had a copy of Knights of the Old Republic, and I wanted to play it because it was Star Wars, and I just didn't care because it was Star Wars. I was like, it's Star Wars!
And see, and that's what, like, up to that point, I had Battlefront 1 and 2, so when he handed me KOTOR 2, I'm like, okay, it's Star Wars, and I tried it, and I'm like, this
Also,
sucks.
KOTOR 2 is
Star
the
Wars,
bad
sure.
one.
Huh?
Story
KOTOR
Wars.
2 is the bad one.
I thought people liked
Or-
both.
And they like 1 more than 2.
Mm.
Probably because 2 is actually unfinished, kind of. It was rushed to the stores because they had to rush it out.
I had a somewhat similar experience with Jedi Knight Academy. So what was it? Star Wars Jedi 2?
Is that
Jedi
for
Knight
the
Academy?
Kinect?
There's Jedi Outcast.
Jedi Outcast. Yeah. Jedi what was Jedi Knight Academy was like the second in a series, right?
So it's weird. So they had like 2 Doom-like ones, and then they had Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast. It's really weird. You have to look it up. So they had like Star Wars Dark Forces, then they had Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2, and then they had an expansion. Then they had Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, and then Jedi Knight Academy. It's like
So Jedi Knight Academy was like a spin-off.
it's actually supposed to be like the 4th game.
Oh. Well, anyway, I played Jedi Knight Academy because I was like, wow, Star Wars, this looks cool. And it was like, it's kind of like a old PS1 RPG, like almost action RPG, I guess I want to say. But man, I did not know what was going on. I thought it looked really cool, but like I kind of just gave up on it because I was like, I don't freaking understand what's happening. And I'd like to do that one someday, probably. Go back and see what that's all about.
Yeah. And I guess to answer your question, Zay, so I think Thayne, you guys get me so well though. I gotta applaud you guys for that. Thayne gives me pretty good gaming recommendations. Like Thane's the one that got me to play Undertale, or at least he told me to forever. That's one of my favorite games now. He also got me to play Breath of the Wild, which I don't know. We kind of played it together. I don't think you really had to get me to play that one. That was just a fun game overall. But Cole's really good when it comes to manga and anime. I guess just storytelling in general. And then Zay always gives me really good music recommendations. So I feel like I'm a simple man, and you guys just get me. If I could put you all into a female, I'd make the perfect female.
I think that's probably what
creepy.
made me the most mad about everything is that you've liked all the stuff that I've recommended in the past a bunch. So when you stopped doing anything with the stuff I recommended now, I was like, well, why do I even bother now?
See, and now this is where I was stumped last night. I'm like, what? Like, what have you recommended me that I was dismissive about recently anyway?
I couldn't tell you this recently because, like I said, I stopped this a while back.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, what was it that got you to stop is my question.
I think maybe it was Zom 100 because I kind of forced you to read it.
I still read it, though. Like, you were gone. I read that while you were gone. I read... Are you sure?
I was in my room.
Oh, it was
Remember,
Blue Flag was what I read when you were gone.
Yeah, because I remember I walked over to your room like, Sky, here you go. I'm just going to leave these here so you can read them.
That's what it was. That's
And
what it was.
That was one of those moments I was like, wow, did I really just force him to do this? Like, I know he'll like it, but like, why did I force him to? And then after that, it's kind of like, it's snowballed.
See, and the thing is, though, is like, I don't know. You have to get me at the right time. Like, I've got so much crap I'm always doing anyway. So it's like, it piles on, you know? I've got my own manga that I want to read, and I have my own anime that I'm wanting to read.
Poor Thick. He told me, Thayne, you should totally watch Made in Abyss. And I haven't watched it yet. And I know it's been on my watch list for a while. Sorry, Thick. I just haven't got around to watching it yet. Oops.
And see, and Cole already talked about this last night too, though. But I think the more somebody pushes you to do something, the less you want to do it. And I don't know why. You know what I mean? Like, Thick's been trying to get me to watch, like, JoJo for the longest time, and now he's really pushing. I don't know if he's really pushing for me to watch The Walking Dead, but he always brings it up.
Always.
Yeah, and it's just like, I don't know.
Even changes profile
It's
picture
kind of
to
a
normal.
turn off.
Personality right now.
It's kind of a
it
turn
really
off
is.
when people are trying to get you to do something so bad, and you're just like, eh.
I don't want to watch Walking Dead if you recommend it to me because I've seen like 4 full seasons. I saw the 5th season. And I'm like, I don't want to do this.
Well, I already looked up all the spoilers.
I don't
kinda-
wanna do this anymore.
Thick goes through phases of like just die hard something. He really does, and he's just like dedicated. It's always talks about. I mean, we all know the crypto saga. That was just a mess.
Ooh.
Oh.
yeah.
That was just no one wants to talk about those days because it was just
That was just drugs. That
what
was
a nightmare.
drugs.
Every day, every night, almost just hey guys, hey.
I feel like he had very intimate conversations with you about it.
About the crypto.
Yeah, I feel like he was always talking to you about it.
Yeah, because I'm the only one that would listen. Everyone else would mute him.
I would listen.
I muted him. I would totally mute him.
Cole was the one that
Everyone just
muted.
got sick of it.
Well, Thick would do
Because like I think he like picked up on it. It's like the one word responses, and it's kind of like, yeah, dude, that's cool, or like that kind of stuff. And then I remember Boober, he would. I don't think Cole would get after Thick. He would just mute him, but Boober would get after Thick.
Boober gets so pissed.
Boober
Nobody
would,
effing
like,
cares about Doge.
Shut up! You're always talking about it. So Boober would get
That was
after
literally
him.
his one thing, and I was just like, cool, bro.
And it was legit for like at least 2 months.
'Cause,
It
like,
had to have been.
The way I always related it to in my mind, because I tried to figure it out, like why he was so dedicated to this. And like in my mind, like I would say Pokemon was that for me, but that's basically year round.
Mm-hmm.
But do I constantly bring up Pokemon to you guys and be like, guys, you need a Pokemon, do this Pokemon? I don't do that.
I don't think you've
Which is
ever
good,
once
and we
said,
thank you for that.
Yeah, I don't think you've ever once said play Pokemon. Like, you got me to play Let's Go Eevee, but I think that was on my own volition. You do, however, always talk about Pokemon, which is fun. Like, you enlighten me rather than not just talk about it, you explain.
Hello, boy. What do you like? Pokemon. I don't remember the whole thing. It's from Simpsons.
But even like Thayne, I don't think Thane's ever like pushed VTubers. Like, he'll show us clips every once in a while, but
Only show you the most awkward clips. because you guys wouldn't understand.
Yeah, but why not
And
show us something we
songs.
might understand? Like
Songs.
the rap one, I understood. I mean, I kind of
showed
did. I
you a
didn't
song.
understand because I'm with Cole. I'd much rather see the actual person.
I showed you a song that a VTuber did right. That like she wrote it and she got a band together and she produced it. She has her own album now. Yeah, she does it all under a VTuber, but she's still very talented.
That's cool.
It's called Still Stellar if you want to look it up.
We're glad you have her. That's good.
Yeah. But I guess to wrap up the conversation, I just want all three of you to know that I appreciate when you guys recommend me things, and I try my best to get to them. Zay's
know what?
recommended me a lot of podcasts. Cole's recommended me a couple podcasts that I've listened to. Thayne doesn't really recommend me anything. I don't know if he
You know what?
recommends
I'm
anybody
to recommend the audience right now. I say
He'll do music. to
I
me.
say you should read Heavenly Delusions, all
We
right?
recommended Chainsaw Man forever ago.
Yeah, he did. But that's another one. Thayne was pushing it so hard where I'm just
You
like,
know what?
eh.
I never recommended me because it feels like you guys understood it better than I did. And I was like, I feel dumb.
Recommended what?
Chainsaw Man.
You
it's
wish you
like,
didn't recommend it?
Cole had to
It's like-
explain it to me.
What?
It's
It's the
like-
story.
Yeah, it's very deep and very
It's complicated.
a little bit complicated. Yeah,
It's like when you guys were talking
The,
about it,
the
I
manga or
felt
the
like
anime, both. Or
it's
both.
not an anime yet.
Oh, it
I
isn't?
It's
felt out of
manga.
place because
Oh.
it's like
I was gonna say I'd watch
these-
that. I don't know if I want to read it, but
did these
Oh,
guys-
it's gonna be an anime.
Oh,
you oughta,
okay.
you
These
honestly
guys
oughta,
understand it
watch
better
it. It's
than I
gonna be
do.
really good.
I'll watch
I
it. You
felt
guys
like-
talked about he has a chainsaw for an arm.
Yeah, and it comes out
Well,
of his
I think
head
what
too.
you should do,
Okay,
Thayne,
I'd watch
It's
that.
cool.
Yeah.
Cole's the one that got me doing this. Is after you finish something, go watch a bunch of videos talking about it.
You get a deeper understanding and a deeper appreciation for the thing that you've done.
So you say you should have when you have to read someone, you should have someone smarter explain it to you. And
Unless you can understand it right away the first time. And like I understood Chainsaw Man the first time I read it, but I didn't really understand it until I started like watching some people talk about it.
See, I literally remember talking to you. I'm like, wow, Chainsaw Man was okay. And you're like, what do you mean? And then after you explained it to me, I'm like, oh.
I was so confused. I'm like, how did you think this was just okay? Like this is right up your alley to be like a crazy story and like
Yeah.
like knowing you specifically, I'm like Skylar would love this. Like if he really understood it, like he must have not understood
No,
it.
I didn't understand it at all. Because after you explained it to me, I went and watched like 3 or 4 videos. And I was like, holy F.
hey guys, you should read Heavenly Delusions. It's a wacky post-apocalyptic adventure with a deep mystery. You should go read it.
I'd
But
like
it's-
to
what
read
was
it, but
that?
I want
NSFW.
more
Description?
description.
The description?
What's the back of the book?
Yeah, exactly. What
Sponsor
the? He
read.
just like legit described it to a
Oh,
T.
I got to show you guys something funny
Bye, Sky.
Okay, bye. See you later. You going off to read Heavenly Delusions?
I learned. Oh, it's not on this. I think it's on
What?
He's
Something
looking at
misspelled?
something.
Is
What
something
are you
misspelled?
looking at?
Are you-
PlayStation game? Oh, the Gauntlet.
What is
misspelled?
it?
I think it's on the Xbox one. It says the best kind of foreplay.
Wow.
Taller than that.
Yo,
So I think on my Xbox copy it says it, but on the Gauntlet Dark Legacy it says the best kind of foreplay.
wow.
That's
it's meant for
intentional.
Is that gonna be the
Xbox-
title of your
that-
video?
Should I?
Maybe.
That's
best kind of
intentional.
foreplay.
That's
Oh, but it's a
Here's
rewind
the-
video though, isn't
And it's
it?
also a hot mess.
No,
well,
no,
I've been thinking
no,
about
no,
doing
no, no.
subtitles for the rewind stuff too.
No, you should call it the worst kind of foreplay because it's not very. You've said it before. It's not very good
Or
multiplayer.
I could just put like the messiest,
The
most
messiest
beautiful foreplay ever. It's a beautiful mess. Foreplay at its absolute worst and finest. I don't know.
Okay.
It's a very
It's a hot mess.
there's a community around Gauntlet, and
I like
I'll
that.
I'll talk
That's
about
better
it
than what
later.
he was saying.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's just a beautiful hot mess.
What's the community's favorite game collectively?
that one? I think.
Okay.
Well, everyone really likes the new one.
Just called Gauntlet reboot.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think my problem is I just need to play more dungeon crawler games that are better. Because Darksiders Genesis is infinitely better than Gauntlet Dark Legacy.
Yeah, maybe you should try Darkest Dungeon. Why does your mic have a white, thicker line?
That's not good.
That isn't
Yeah.
good at all.
I just noticed that. It's like,
Is it gonna sound bad? Oh no.
is your cord going out?
No.
I didn't notice it just until he got back though. I think it just barely happened. So I think we're good.
Oh well, sorry for the bzzz.
Sorry for the ear rape.
He said something about hot messes or something. I don't really know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, speaking of hot messes, guys, Recently, I've been really getting into Sierra Mist, and everyone's
The
like,
beverage?
Yeah, the beverage.
Okay.
Everyone's like, you're
Name of a
crazy.
girl.
Everyone's like, you're crazy. Sprite's better. 7-Up's better. Sierra Mist is the lowest on the totem pole. Well, I've learned something, okay? But before I guess I want to pour the drinks first because I want to do a taste test. I couldn't get Sierra Mist because there's Pepsi's slowly phasing them out, and they're switching it for something called a Sierra Twist.
A real gamer would have went to Taco Bell and got us some.
I should have.
I'm kidding. I don't mean
That
to
would have all
shame
melted. Yeah. The ice.
You could have just got without ice, I guess.
Yeah, no ice.
Does it look like the line's getting bigger again?
A little
Kinda.
bit.
Very thin still, though.
It's very thick. Not very thick, but
It's thicker than your guys' line.
It's back to normal now. Whatever you did.
she's definitely thick.
Okay. Anyway, so the difference, and this is why I think I like Sierra Mist over Sprite and 7-Up, and I need to confirm it right now. But Sierra Mist uses sugar instead of high fructose corn syrup. High fructose corn syrup.
Oh.
But Sierra Twist, this is why they're phasing it out. Pepsi is switching to Sierra Twist, which has high fructose corn syrup.
High fructose.
High fructose corn syrup. High fructose corn syrup. Say that 5 times fast.
High fructose corn syrup. High fructose corn syrup. I can't say it.
I can't even say
High
it.
fructose orange. I can't do
Do you know why they use high fructose corn syrup over real sugar?
Isn't it cheaper?
Much cheaper.
Yep, this has high fructose. Okay, so let's try this. Let's try 7-Up first. But this was supposed to be a 3-way battle. But I think I'm gonna do it for the next time I host.
What if we do like a blind version of it, where you kind of pour it into our drinks and hand it to us, and we tell you which one we like better?
So there's not
No biases.
Okay.
Then I go grab some Dr. Pepper too. Then we try that out. See if we can tell the difference.
Okay,
I
let's
agree.
Let's try it then. Let's do that.
Okay, well then,
Can you guys just close your
yeah,
eyes?
I'm gonna close my eyes. Okay, my eyes are closed. I don't care. Maybe these guys don't want to do it. If I want to do it, it's just personally. So if these guys don't want to do it, that's okay, I guess. So while Sky, yeah. I was gonna say,
Your eyes.
no singing, Zay. Stop.
Don't close your.
I can hear the sizzling of the pouring.
Yeah, let's describe it. So Sky's dumping. He's
Mhm.
dumping right now. He's dumping. He's dumping.
I only dump in the toilet.
He's dumping.
Ooh.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. No,
sorry.
no. Yeah,
I
Thayne-
can- I
Sky
can
doesn't
hear
remember
the
the last time he dumped
bubbles.
in the toilet.
Sorry, what?
It's been a while since this guy's dumped in a toilet before.
Sky usually dumps outside, but he's dumping
Stop.
inside right
He's
now.
been using the sink at least 3 times a day.
It sounds like he's getting a good pour, a good even pour for all the cups.
Stop.
No one's gonna
You
feel
guys are
cheated.
gross.
All right, I'm ready.
I hope no one feels cheated with their.
Grab one.
I hope no one feels cheated with their amount.
Okay.
I already do.
But Skylar doesn't know the blue cup is poison.
Inconceivable.
So I'm just gonna keep my eyes closed so I don't accidentally glance over at the.
I hid it under the couches.
Oh, you did.
They're under the couch. You
We're
can open
good
your
then.
eyes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, I think I might cheat a little bit. I think I can tell with the smell.
This
Wow,
is
that's strong. Holy crap! It went up right at my nose. I'm not the liquid, but like the
This is
smell. It
7
really
Up.
burned me almost.
or is this Sprite? I don't
Man,
know. I
that
haven't tried
smell is ridiculously powerful. But when
know
you
this
taste it, it's not that powerful.
Nah, this might be 7-Up.
This is good, but does it taste a little watered down to you guys?
I
Yeah,
guess.
it's
Yeah, that's what I
not-
meant by not being powerful.
I still like it.
That's not bad.
It's 7-Up though.
I don't know what it is. I mean, I think it's 7-Up, but I don't know for sure.
This is 7-Up. Sprite doesn't smell like that. At least I don't think it does. Maybe I've never smelled Sprite before.
Okay. Sorry if I poured too much. You guys are gonna have to kill it though, so we can pour the next one in. Yeah, and put your cup in front of you.
Oh yeah, you did pour a lot. Just a second.
Sorry, I might have done yours last.
How
I-
come he got more?
I was a little
How
overzealous.
come he got more?
There'll be about half of each, so you guys can have whatever one was your favorite.
Cool.
I won't pour that much this time, Zay. Okay, close your eyes again.
Eyes are closed. Thayne. So, you have to go to work tomorrow. Are you excited?
No.
Your weekend is ending.
Thayne,
Are
it's
you
your
making
Sunday.
Stop.
Thayne, Thayne, how does it feel to know we're recording a podcast on your Sunday?
Horrible.
Thayne, honestly, I'm curious. What is something about your job that you actually like? Is there anything at all that's actually like enjoyable?
One positive thing.
People are fun to work with. I don't really hate anybody there.
I guess that's good.
Yeah, that's good. What about like the actual job itself? Is there anything you actually enjoy about the actual job?
Any responsibilities that you like?
Nothing.
I don't know. It's all tedious to me.
Oh.
Because I want to say with my job, I started taking pictures of all of our products, and I actually enjoy doing that. I think that's kind of fun, I guess. But I don't really love my job.
Okay, we're ready. Warriors, grab your weapons.
This one did the strong in my nose too. Not as much as the last one, I don't think.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I think this one might be worse.
Really?
Not as strong, maybe.
I think I like this one better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely don't like this one as much as the other one.
This one's Sprite.
You think so?
Yeah. This smell, yeah, I feel like this one is Sprite. Okay, because now I smell both. I feel like this is, and the taste, I can tell. I feel like that's what it is.
This one tastes sweeter to
I'm
me.
pretty sure because 7-Up still was in the cup, it got mixed up with the Sprite, so. But it's probably Sprite, so yeah, I'll say Sprite.
I'm also gonna say Sprite, but I think this teaches me that I prefer 7-Up.
This one has the carbonation strong.
Yeah.
Which one
Yes.
do you guys like better? Do you like the second one or this one better?
I
or
like
the
number
first
one.
I
Number
like
one
number
better.
2 better.
You like number 2 better? I think I like number 2 better as well.
I think I do too.
So I'm
Well,
the
no.
only number one guy.
Oh, I'm kind of a cheater. See, like when I start drinking this, like at first I didn't, but after a while, it gets this certain taste in my mouth, and I know it's Sprite.
Is it like
It's. I think it's
It's
from the
almost-
C word. I think it's from the C word. It's after effects because like Coke and Sprite do taste really weird to me.
it's like a bit of a mucus? Does it give like a mucusy in the back of your throat?
No, it's almost like almost like a soapy taste.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, that's what you mean by the C word. Oh,
Cole, you like the first one better,
number
right?
one.
So which one do you think this one was that we just drank?
I think that was Sprite.
Sprite? What do you guys? Sprite?
It is Sprite. The second one's
Sprite.
Sprite. First one's 7-Up.
Right?
Okay, but you guys prefer the second one. So you
I-
like the
I'm-
first one
I
better?
like number
I'm
one.
kind of changing a little bit now because now it tastes weird. I think I'm gonna do the first
so you
didn't
like
have
the
it.
second one better?
Yeah.
See, I like that second one better too.
The first one didn't have it for. I mean, I like the carbonation. I mean,
I think
like
that was too much carbonation.
like-
I think it gave it away because of the carbonation right in there in the bottles.
oh yeah, looking at the bottles, that's a good
The
point.
7-Up tastes better to me though, for right now at least. I really like Sprite, but it's tasted weird for me.
I'm really gonna have you guys just gonna have to try this now with your eyes open because you're all wrong.
Is it flip flop?
It was flip flop. The one we just drank was
Was
7
7
Up. The first one was Sprite.
No way.
Yeah.
Whoa,
So-
crazy!
sure?
Yeah. Give it a shot now. Drink the 7 Up again. We'll pour a little bit
What
of the
the-
7 Up.
That was totally tubular, man.
Bro,
Give me
maybe
a
they
shot.
both have a weird taste then. I don't know what it is.
right there.
Want some more?
I still have a lot in there.
So this is the one we just did, right?
Yeah, this is your 7 Up. And you can taste it, right? It still tastes like what we just had.
Mm-hmm.
The 7-Up has a stronger carbonation then.
I guess so, yeah.
That's weird.
Which is really weird because when you look at
yeah,
that, you think the
you
Sprite
can't- you
would.
couldn't tell.
I don't know if you can see it on the camera very well, but the Sprite looks like it's very bubbly.
Yeah, this one's clear.
Very clear, yeah.
Oh man, this tastes gross.
You don't like it at all?
It doesn't taste good to me,
Wow.
man. My
Has it just gotten
my,
worse?
My taste bud, yeah, my taste buds have been messed up.
So now you
Now
gotta
that
try
I
the
taste
Sprite
it.
again. Now you gotta try the Sprite again.
Ugh.
Right there.
What's the bummer is I think it's gonna taste the same.
I don't know. They both kind of taste bad right now.
Are they just getting worse tasting?
Yeah.
I definitely prefer the Sprite. Definitely the Sprite for me.
The 7 Up just hits my taste buds different. Like this, It's just this is sweeter to me. But what's interesting, and this is why I think I like Sierra Mist the most, is because it's even sweeter than this, and it uses real sugar.
But it sounds like they're getting rid of it though.
Yeah, it's sad they're phasing it out. I want to read to you guys what I read online.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. That Sprite's much better in my mind. It tastes so much better to me. It's funny because you think the 7-Up's sweeter. I think the Sprite's sweeter.
Carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup.
Zay's checking the nutrition facts right now. He's trying to see what is the different ingredients in these two sodas.
Do we get thick thoughts this week?
Nope.
Of course.
All right, here we go.
Why do we even ask anymore? We should stop asking until
Cole's
he actually.
thoughts. Pokemon might be fun this weekend.
Oh yeah, it's coming
Back
out this.
to you, gamers.
So
We're already here. We're back.
Oh,
There you
this
go,
makes
Thayne.
me sad.
you know what? We should stop asking for thick thoughts until Thick actually delivers us a thick thoughts.
Yeah, I
But-
agree, Zay. They don't taste
but
good,
I-
but I prefer Sierra Mist.
But I highly doubt that's gonna happen.
Okay, here, listen to this. This is Google. Why is there no Sierra Mist? Excuse me. Fans of the drink have taken to social media.
Goodness.
I can't. Fans of the drink have taken to social media to express their disappointment at Pepsi. So disappointed you removed Sierra Mist and replaced with Sierra Twist. Will not be drinking. Serving it due to high fructose corn syrup. Sierra Mist is being replaced by Mist Twist. Going from sugar to high fructose corn syrup. This was in May 2016, by the way.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah. So you can buy Sierra Mist, though. Still.
Where does it say you can buy it?
Well, Amazon, and then what were these companies?
So they still
Grocery
make
and
it.
gourmet foods.
So they still make it, but they just sell it very infrequently.
Yeah, I mean, can you guys think of any other fast food? I think Taco Bell's the only fast food place I can think of that has
Most
Sierra
places
Mist.
don't have Pepsi products at all.
It's just Coke.
Yeah. So that's why at Taco Bell, it's the only place I'd probably have it.
Interesting. I will say, I think the more that I drank these, the worse they both tasted. But Sierra Mist is better. Also, mind you, these come out of a bottle. Like, I think I prefer canned soda over bottled soda.
Yeah.
Do you guys prefer that too?
I think for most things, yes.
Yeah.
I'm okay with some bottles. Like I'm okay with like a Pepsi in a bottle. I don't think it's bad, but I don't know. I don't prefer Pepsi in a bottle or a can. I actually prefer
You
fountain
know what I
drink
don't
Pepsi the
prefer?
best.
Chocolate milk in a can. Ugh.
What, Yahoo?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
I like
okay.
Yahoo, dude.
Yeah, they're not bad.
What the heck, Thing? What's wrong with you?
But I will say the can. I think depending on the pop, it's a little bit more. I don't know. I don't like Pepsi in a can that much.
Yeah.
But I do like Mountain Dew in a can, for example. So the more citrusy flavors I think are better in cans, and the more savory, I guess,
Sweeter.
sweeter flavors are better elsewhere. Is my take, because the aluminum of the can kind of gives you that same. I'm really bad at English right now, but like tangy, I guess, that a citrusy drink would give you. Whereas a bottle wouldn't give you that aluminum-y flavor.
Well, you know what we should do, and maybe one of you guys can do this when you guys host the next podcast, is do a blind bottle versus can taste test.
But you can't do that.
Why not?
Because once you pour it into a cup, it tastes different.
You think?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Part of
way-
the reason you're getting that flavor is because your mouth's on the actual thing.
Oh,
What
I
if-
guess the aluminum, that makes
what
sense.
What if someone wanted to troll? What if they emptied out a can and then they dumped a bottle in there to see? So you have an actual can one, and then you dump a bottle into the can.
You think it would
So
make
then
it
you
taste
wouldn't. So
different?
then you don't say anything, and then you can just see.
I don't think it would taste very different. And I think you could tell a difference between if you were to pour them both into cups, but I think it'd be so small that you wouldn't notice it very well.
Colby, we want you to participate in an
really early.
experiment.
Oh.
The George Foreman is on.
Oh, it's
I
on?
didn't turn it. I didn't leave it on. It's just cooling.
Does it feel hot?
Yeah, it's making noises too.
It's probably popping from the.
to unplug it if it's still
It's. I unplugged it.
You unplugged it?
Yes.
You guys want half a cinnamon
I'm okay.
Cole, come try. Come try these drinks. Come try these drinks. No, come try these drinks.
I'll give it a try, Colby. I'll have a bite.
They're good. Is it the one we like, Colb? They're really good. Oh, she has the same thing though. Sprite for both of us has tasted weird. So has Coke. We just can't really drink them anymore.
Really?
No, because they just have got this weird soapy. At least for me, she gets a weird taste too.
What's
but-
interesting though, Zay, is I remember for your wedding, I kept drinking those Sprites out of the can, and they were slapping. They were so good. Don't you guys remember that?
He's running around.
I was on a Sprite kick, dude. Because you brought that 5-gallon bucket just full of pop, but it was all cans, and
Yeah.
Sprite in a can was real good.
Have you tried Sprite in a can recently?
No,
Maybe that's what you're missing out on.
Cole, maybe you're right. Maybe it's just
Get the
the
cans
presentation.
back, Sky.
Well, I mean, I already said it. I prefer can over bottle any day, but maybe I need
Well-
to try the can Sprite.
Cold's fine. You want a warm cinnamon roll?
Doesn't matter.
Cold's fine.
The actual container that you're drinking out of does make the difference of the flavor. I promise. That's definitely a thing. You will, if you taste the same drink in different bottles, like a glass, a can, or a plastic, the glass will be the most pure of any of the flavors that you'll get. The can will be more of a metallic flavor, obviously, and then the bottle gets a plasticky flavor, for lack of a better word.
I guess I prefer metallic then,
I can see that.
but I don't like Metallica. Actually, a couple songs I do.
You like metallic can?
Let's go.
Yeah, enter that, Sandman.
Sand can. Sand can.
Gosh, dang, it's right there too, wasn't it? It's literally right there.
on.
Oh man.
Well, next time I host, so in a month, I'm gonna do this again, but I'm gonna have ordered Sierra Mist, from the internet, from Amazon. But I think at that point, then we need to do can instead
Yeah,
of.
I agree.
So then I'll just
Can,
cover up the
can.
canned labels with like paper or something, and then give you each one, and then we can.
You just use duct tape. That'll
we
probably
can-
do it.
Yeah, then we can rank them, and then take the tape off and see what we all ranked them.
Or just draw a little S on the bottom.
Oh,
You just
that'll
don't
work.
Look at the bottom.
Yeah, that'll work.
What was I gonna say? Oh, just make sure you don't order anything else with that Sierra Mist.
Oh yeah, like a manga.
Good job, Amazon, with your shipping.
You know, and the thing is like, it didn't cross my mind. It didn't cross my mind that they would put it in the same box, but like it will now. I mean, who would put a book in with pop cans?
Did you do that?
Yeah, Amazon sent me this big box of soda. It was when I ordered all that Pepsi for the podcast.
Like the mango and all that.
Oh.
Yeah, I ordered like 12 cans of Pepsi, and then they stuck a book. They just threw it in there.
Oh,
and the book got
no.
smashed. One of the corners got bent.
Jeez.
They just didn't care. Zay. They
Literally
didn't
the art of
care.
not giving an F.
You still paid him though.
Could you imagine if it was me buying a steelbook like that? I would get it. The whole thing would just be smashed like crazy.
Well, there was that one that you got. Like, I swear, one of the corners of the books was sticking out of the box. It had punctured the side of the box.
Oh,
It
but that one was fine
destroyed.
though.
Yeah.
That one was fine.
Which I was surprised by. I'm like, dude, I don't know if I would have taken that because like it looked like it was hammered, that box.
yeah,
The book was sticking it literally out of the side. If it was raining or something,
Yeah, I
Look,
looked
really,
out. I
like-
won't deny that.
or it got put in water, I don't know.
I tell you, it's weird though, because that company's very well known for having great packaging. So the fact that book
Had to been
popped
the-
out like
it was
that.
an oopsie.
Had to have been the delivery driver then, just kicking
Oh
it
yeah, had to
around
be.
and just
Yeah, there's no doubt about
beating
that.
it.
Because like when I opened it up, you saw the crap I pulled out of it with all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird.
Huh.
Well, before we wrap up, fellas, next week, guys, I don't think we're going to do a podcast. We're going to take a break because of Thanksgiving. This week's going to be Thanksgiving.
I'm probably leaving Tuesday as well. Depends on work.
Yeah, so we're going to be out of town, but we will be back in 2 weeks. So enjoy your awesome Thanksgiving. Halo beta, multiplayer beta is free to
It's-
play right now.
And it's not beta.
It's good.
It's actually pretty good. I
It's
really like
really
it.
It's
good.
not a. It's technically they're calling it a beta, even though it's actually early access, because betas don't sell you stuff, off They have the store open and everything. Like, this is not a beta. This is early access.
So salty about
Oh,
it.
he was saying that too on stream. Or yesterday.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no.
You said-
I've learned it's like, yeah, it's free to play. Of course they're gonna do this. I don't know. Maybe because Halo is like, oh, I just get it, hop in, and I can unlock all these cool skins. It's not like that anymore. The old days are gone. The Wild West is gone.
The Wild West.
I kind of wish maybe.
Love is dead. Happiness is gone.
Kind of
Nothing will be
wish.
the same.
I kind of wish maybe that you buy like the campaigns. Like, oh, you get that doesn't work like that.
I wonder
it's
if
just
they
a
are
campaign.
gonna give some like multiplayer stuff for buying the campaign.
They probably are. Probably
Some,
like a skin
exclusive
or
skins
something. Like, it's like, oh, you beat the campaign, you get a special
You beat it on legendary. You get
Spartan
this.
lock
Or
skin.
Like, yeah,
Who
you
wants
do
a
something
Spartan
like
lock
that.
skin? I don't know.
You do.
I don't want a Spartan.
Thayne,
lock. I don't even know who the guy is.
Thayne,
Oh,
what
you
would you
weren't
rate
kidding,
it though?
Colby,
Wow.
jeez.
Thayne, what would you rate it?
It was a fun time. I don't like scores.
Colby, we need you to try this too when we're done. Unless you want to try it on camera. Do you want to try it on camera?
I'd say give Halo a try. It's free. You got nothing to lose.
Thank you,
Small
Colby.
download size too. Surprisingly, for how good it looks, it's got a very.
you.
I'm surprised by the download size because
Thank you.
Amazing.
it
Guys,
looks
we're
fine,
trying vegan cinnamon rolls.
but it's probably because they only have like 4 or 5
Colby,
maps
you need
right
to try
now.
these. See if you can tell the difference between these two. Zay's cup's over there. And see which one you like better.
We just did a blind test and they were pretty. Yeah. They liked them.
I liked one over the
But,
other.
Yeah, I definitely liked one over the other as well. It's pretty good.
It tastes like a cinnamon roll.
Still not a beta. I'm an alpha.
So, Cole, before we end, did you want to tell everybody about something you've been working on?
Oh yeah, I made a video. Yay! We put out the next episode of the Pokemon manga videos that I've been doing. So if you're interested in that, check it out.
Everybody really likes those.
Yeah, I've noticed you have some people that come back every time you make those.
It's pretty fun. I like seeing them. Seeing all the people come back.
Man, guys, this year's almost over. Is that crazy?
You taste a difference? The Sprite does?
So that's what I said too. I said the Sprite tastes better as well.
Well, I think that's it, everybody. Thanks for vibing.
Thank you.
We will see you in 2 weeks. Don't go dying on us.
Hopefully you guys tried out your 7-Ups and Sprites at home as well.
Yeah, the ones we ship to you. That'd be actually pretty cool.
That'd be so
Is if we were to if we could get them to them by the time
Could you
the podcast
imagine?
rolls, and then they do it with us.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be pretty crazy.
That'd be such a big ordeal.
That'd be pretty funny if
Be
we did
sweet.
that. Cool, live experience.
We'll see you guys all next time. Have a good Thanksgiving. If you don't celebrate it, I guess enjoy the day off because you might have a day off of work that day if you're living in America anyway.
We hope everyone can get to some good food.
Canadian Thanksgiving's in October.
Love y'all,
That's weird.
and as always, keep it rad.
Lick, 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 lick.